Hello everyone, it's that time of the week again. It's time for the Bitcoin.com Bitcoin Cash Weekly News Roundup. It is currently Friday, December 7th. I'm Roger Veer, CEO of Bitcoin.com as usual, and my usual and I think favorite partner too as well for the show, Corbin.
Thanks, man.
Corbin Fraser.
Yeah,
so,
good to be back.
Yep, lots to talk about.
Yeah, big one, I guess. We've got Christmas coming up. It's kind of the Christmas season. I mean, Japan's kind of been milking it since November, but I don't know if you guys have ever been to Japan, but Christmas trees go up pretty well November 1st. It's I've heard Saint Nick songs for...
And they never say Merry Christmas in Japan. They say, do you know what they say?
No.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas. Oh, how British of them.
Occasionally you'll hear them say Happy Merry Christmas.
Oh, so. The double whammy.
Yeah.
That's fun. Yeah, I guess just in terms of what we've got going around here at Bitcoin.com.
You're the one who put the whole project together, so tell us about it, and then I'll promote it for you.
Well, we've got the first one here. We've got tips.bitcoin.com. It just launched this week. We alluded to it last week. Finally got it up. It's basically the simplest way for you to start giving Bitcoin out to your friends and family, to waitresses, to waiters, to mail them to some friends, you name it. Basically, if they don't use it after 30 days, you get to sweep that money right back to your account. No money lost. You set the expiration. It's basically a great way to print out like a bulk amount of tips. You know, a huge shout out to Joey, hardworking Vancouver boy who basically took this project and made it work.
Thank you, Joey King, for being an awesome part of our team.
Yeah, so. he's a huge help. So head to tips.bitcoin.com. You can create $1 tips, print them out, cut them up. We'll be working a little bit on some different designs as well in the coming year. But go share some Bitcoin tips. It's pretty exciting stuff.
So I have a Christmas story about Bitcoin and Christmas. So way back in, I think it was probably Christmas of 2012, I gave everybody in my family some physical Bitcoins for Christmas. And I would be super happy to get Bitcoin for Christmas, of course, right?
Like a normal person.
Like a normal person. But this is 2012, to be fair. My mother was pissed.
You weren't having it.
She was really angry. She said, Roger, you are supposed to give us something we want for Christmas, not something you want for Christmas. And she was right about that. But today I'm sure she's pretty happy because it worked out really, really, really well for all of them.
Great gift.
Really great
Were
gift,
those
right?
the old coins, the
These were the
Casacius
old
ones?
Yeah, they each got a 25 Bitcoin Casacius coin, which today you can do the math because after all the splits and everything in there too, it's quite a bit of money. Even with, actually that probably leads us into something we should address today, like the price of everything is really, 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 really down. That's okay. What drives the price in the long term is the utility and the number of people using cryptocurrencies as currencies or using cryptocurrency to actually do something other than just hodling or speculating. There's already plenty of speculators to speculate in the world. What we need is more actual real world use cases, people buying and selling things and engaging in commerce with cryptocurrencies. And of course, our favorite cryptocurrency here, Bitcoin Cash, right? So Bitcoin Cash is down a lot as well, no doubt about it, but it works just as well at $100 of Bitcoin Cash as it works at $1,000 of Bitcoin Cash. So go out and head on over to purse.io. Right now, you can save 25% off every purchase from Amazon by using your Bitcoin Cash over there to buy whatever the heck you want from Amazon. Like right now today, another great one, of course, overstock.com. You don't get the same sort of discounts as you do from purse.io, but you can buy anything you want from Overstock with Bitcoin Cash. What are your other favorite websites to spend your Bitcoin Cash at?
Well, I mean, I'm a big fan of cheapair.com. That's where I book my flights. If you're heading home for Christmas, if you're just getting out of town, going to book your flights, hotels, car rentals, cheapair.com. They're kind of my go-to spot. They've got that BitPay integration. Very widely
kudos
helpful.
to BitPay for leading the charge too on cryptocurrencies being usable as currencies. So start, every single website that's using BitPay, you can pay with Bitcoin Cash. So more than 100,000 websites around the world accepting Bitcoin Cash right now today. And I think another really good business opportunity for the world out there is let's do more payroll services where companies can easily pay their employees in Bitcoin Cash and make it usable as cash for the world sooner rather than later because it makes the whole world better off.
Absolutely.
Anyhow, use tips.bitcoin.com to give Christmas tips to everybody you might be tipping, or even just as an actual gift for your family or friends or whoever you want. And it's kind of like a second chance, right? The prices are so far down, well, that means there's more room for them to go back up in the future. So if you give somebody, $20 worth of Bitcoin Cash for Christmas now, it might become worth, might be $200 by the end of 2019. It might go back up, might go even more. You never know. So now it seems like a good time to stock up on your crypto cash for Christmas.
Absolutely. I get really excited when it actually is kind of this low, because it's a great time to actually go use it. So if you have the ability to go spend it, to go buy a beer, to go encourage people to get involved in it, go to your meetup, go to your local meetup, and go spend a little bit. That owner that's accepting it, the local mom and pop shop that's saying, hey, let's have some fun here. Let's accept Bitcoin Cash. Let's change the world. They're much more likely to see the upside right now than they are, when things are a little bit higher. So
the local mom and pop shop can then turn around and spend their Bitcoin Cash on Purse.io as well to save 30% on Amazon. That's a big discount. So.
Yeah, it's no matter what the price is, it still gets me excited just talking about the stuff and learning about the stuff. We've got a stack of new projects. There's always new developments going on in the space.
A lot happening at Bitcoin.com too, coming out the next couple of weeks.
If we're seeing utility and we're seeing people continue to build new projects and build new ideas and build new businesses around Bitcoin Cash, in spite of the price, that's great.
It's a bullish sign.
Great bullish sign.
So one more place to spend your Bitcoin Cash, of course.
Store.Bitcoin.com.
10 days of Bitmas. Deals are happening right now. You can follow the Bitcoin.com, all our social media stuff on Twitter and Facebook and YouTube, of course, to keep up with all the holiday deals. You can buy all sorts of fun Bitcoin Cash swag and hats and this and that and all sorts of fun stuff over at store.bitcoin.com. I'm not so active on Instagram, but apparently they have an Instagram account there as well.
We've got an Instagram, we've got the Twitter, and for the viewers of this video, we've got a special coupon code.
Merry Bitmas.
Merry Bitmas.
35% off every single and a free gift, it says, right?
35% off and a free gift from store.bitcoin.com. So go use that coupon code. If you've got a friend or a family member or a loved one that is into the Bitcoin.
Do your Christmas shopping on store.bitcoin.com.
Yeah, go grab a t-shirt, get a hat.
Get your free gift. I'm wondering what the free gift is.
Get your Christmas socks. We've got the Bitcoin socks on there. Make for a great little stocking stuffer.
Merry Bitmas.
Yeah.
So.
We should move on to Marco Coino.
Yeah, you want to find places near where you live that you can spend your Bitcoin Cash. Download the Marco Coino app for iOS, Android, and they have a website as well there. We'll put all the links in the show notes, and you can find all sorts of merchants that are accepting Bitcoin Cash right near where you live.
Yeah.
And if you have a business, add your business to the Marco Coino app so that people can find out about it and show up. There's a bunch in Tokyo. There's a bunch all over the world. And in fact, just this week, they surpassed more than 600 merchants in that app.
Yeah, and we actually have an embed of Marco Coino as well on Bitcoin.com on our merchant solutions page. So if you are a merchant and you're interested in taking Bitcoin Cash and want to be listed on Bitcoin.com, get your business added to Marco Coino, and you will automatically show up on our site. It's a great way to support the community. We had the pleasure of meeting Brendan, the developer behind Marco Coino. He came out to Tokyo. Very, very smart man. Him and his wife are just, rock stars. They basically run that whole site themselves, and it's a cool little side project for them.
Yeah. Another example of the adoption happening around the world, more and more. CoinText, we talk about it almost every week, I feel like we mention, because they're doing new stuff just about every single week, available in 35 countries. That's a lot of countries.
Yeah, it looks like they just added Ukraine, Italy, and now testing in Bangladesh and Bahrain.
Wow,
so if
Bahrain.
if you're looking for some more free Bitcoin Cash and you happen to be from any of those countries, send out a tweet to the CoinText Twitter account. They'll basically do some tests with you, and of course you'll earn some free crypto.
And for those that don't know what CoinText is, because you haven't heard us talk about it before, it allows you to send and receive Bitcoin Cash with anyone that has a cell phone that can do text messaging. You're literally using text messaging to send and receive your Bitcoin Cash in all sorts of countries all over the world right now today, run by an awesome guy, Vin Armani, part of the Free State Project in New Hampshire, a long time, libertarian, fantastic, great guy. So many go-getters in the Bitcoin Cash ecosystem that really get stuff done. So great job, Vin. Great job, CoinText. Try it today.
If you're interested, if they're accepting in your region, go to cointext.io/regions. I think they're adding more countries each week and each month, so feel free to pester them on Twitter and find out when they're adding your country.
Yep. So
next thing, I guess we should go into memo.cash.
Yeah.
It's Christmas. If you're going to be around sending out messages to people and communicating about, you name it, the recent price, the new projects going on.
Someone's new hairstyle, whatever you want.
New hairstyle. Right? Head over to memo.cash. It's a very, very exciting project. And we're actually going to be working on adding integration of it into our Block Explorer. So shout out to Sam and the Block Explorer team who have been hard at work.
That make it in? We're skipping ahead on the list here. So we now have testnet on the Bitcoin.com Block Explorer too. Now is a good time to mention that. Like we're constantly improving our Block Explorer. If you want to give additional suggestions for features that you want to see in our Block Explorer, you can find our Block Explorer at explorer.bitcoin.com, of course. So now we have BTC, BCH, and then the testnet for BCH.
TBCH.
Are all available right there at explorer.bitcoin.com. If you have other suggestions for what you want to see, go and follow at Sage, SAGECH. We'll put a link in the Twitter, or just email him. Sam at bitcoin.com is his email too. Tell him what you want to see, what improvements you want to have made there. And it's all built using our Bitbox JavaScript SDK you can find over at developer.bitcoin.com. So if you're a developer, make sure you visit developer.bitcoin.com because we're providing all the tools for you to build cool stuff on top of Bitcoin Cash as well. So anything else to add on the Block Explorer front?
If you're building anything, I guess on the Bitcoin Cash network, and you need some testnet coins, we do have a testnet faucet as well in the on developer.bitcoin.com. You can head there and receive some TBCH. I believe you can also receive some test wormhole cash as well.
Really?
So there's some TWHC.
So wait a minute, you don't have to burn any? You can get some free wormhole
test? You get the test stuff,
okay.
The good stuff, just to kind of build your own little test smart contracts, whatever you kind of need. So developer.bitcoin.com. It's got
so to tease something, because we like to tease things every episode. We had a really, really interesting meeting last week using smart contracts on Bitcoin Cash to bring actually two different really, really fun things to Bitcoin.com. So if you want to get a sneak peek of kind of what we're up to, you can visit oracle.bitcoin.com, and that'll give you a hint as to what we're up to. But we're laying the groundwork for that. This is going to be fun when that actually we have all the pieces of the puzzle put together and launch that for the world.
It's good stuff.
People are going to love it. So.
On to more products. We've got MOVO.Cash. They partnered up with BitPay to enable BCH purchases. So MovoCash, it enables US customers to convert Bitcoin Cash to its cash value that's instantly loaded onto a digital card for purchases online and in-store, for cashback or for peer-to-peer payments. The other thing that's quite cool with them is it looks like they've also got built-in Apple Pay and Google Pay and Samsung Pay. So you can, anywhere that's accepting Apple Pay, Google Pay, Samsung Pay, which is quite a few places, you can now tie in your Bitcoin Cash into that flow and just tap to pay. You just load up your account and you're set. So go to MOVO.Cash and go check that out. I just downloaded the app. I'm going to go sign up and take it for a spin here, I think, after the show. But it looks pretty
That sounds really neat. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to take a deeper look into that too. So. Am I understanding this right? Like you can use Bitcoin Cash to pay anywhere that accepts Apple Pay, Google Pay, or Samsung Pay using...
Our Family Mart right next door, I think, might even accept Apple Pay. I might go test this out.
Buy some Japanese snacks with my Bitcoin Cash at the convenience store thanks to MOVO.Cash. I'm going to look into that. So
pretty cool stuff.
MOVO.Cash, guys, thank you. Keep up the good work. I'm going to test it out.
Reach out to us if you want to chat. We'd love to
we'd love to collaborate and promote your stuff. In fact, anybody that's building cool stuff on Bitcoin Cash, reach out to us. Roger at Bitcoin.com. I get enough emails already, so maybe Corbin at Bitcoin.com is okay as well there too. Fine, and we'll get the word out about what you're up to building the Bitcoin Cash ecosystem. So another thing that's being built here on Bitcoin Cash there.
Yeah, we got paybutton.cash, BCH focused simple payment system. Live fiat to BCH conversions of 161 currencies with multiple BCH client support.
How many currencies are there in the world?
I guess as many as there are altcoins.
Legacy. Well, I mean like legacy government fiat currencies. I assume that's what they're talking about. Like maybe they mean 161. Do they mean 161 cryptocurrencies or fiat currencies?
That's a great question.
That's got to be like almost every fiat currency in the world if it's fiat. So anyhow, paybutton.cash.
Go check it out, find out for us.
Yeah, let us know in the comments because I haven't tried it before. I saw it in the show notes for the first time.
Yeah, it looks like they're aiming to be entirely hosted on GitHub pages, so no code that can't be seen. They're very much open source. Paybutton's set for a January 2019 release date, so it looks like they're going to have a busy Christmas coding things up.
Another titan in the Bitcoin Cash ecosystem, in addition to our BTC on Reddit, which is just a sign of just like how nasty that whole civil war was. But BTC.com is a giant Bitcoin Cash supporting website.
Yeah.
And they've upgraded their wallet to provide replay protection and super easy way for people to claim their BSV and then sell it for more BCH if that's what they want to do. or do whatever you want. So anybody that had Bitcoin Cash before the fork, you can now access the same amount of BSV right there from in the BTC.com wallet. Give it a try, the BTC.com wallet. Like, I hope they make some improvements, but as I mentioned in a previous show, I was with Jihan in the country of Georgia a couple weeks back, and I saw he was using the Bitcoin.com wallet, and I said, like, are you using that because I'm sitting next to you, or is that the one you always use? No, I use this one always because it's the best one. So,
that's good.
But competition leads to better results and better quality products. So we look forward to more and more competition from BTC.com. Maybe it's gotten better since then. I haven't tried it myself recently, but test out the BTC.com wallet. Test out the Bitcoin.com wallet. Use whatever one's the most useful for you, and go for it.
Well, speaking of wallets, we got to see a little preview. This last week, we had the guys from Edge Wallet pop out to the Bitcoin Cash meetup, and they were showing us their coin splitter built right into their app, which is quite cool. It allows you to split your BCH and get out your BSV, and you can do whatever you want with it, which is quite cool. So, yeah, more innovation in the wallet space. It's always good to see.
Yeah, so that brings us to another thing that's on the list here. And I I talked to Corbin a little bit about it before we started filming. It's the Global Blockchain Developer Conference happening in Hong Kong, December 15th and 17th. And it says, the notes here and the website also say, great lineup of speakers, including Roger Ver, that's me, Amaury Sachet, Jihan Wu, Peter Ruzin, Gabriel Cardona, on and on and on. I 100% for sure absolutely did not agree to attend this conference. And this has happened before lots of times. And I had lots of people contact me, oh, I'm going to see you in Hong Kong later this month, Roger. No, you're not. I'm not going anywhere in December. I'm staying home here in Tokyo the entire month of December. I am not going to leave Japan even once. So I'm not going to see you in Hong Kong. And I'm really disappointed that these conference organizers would put me right there front and center on the page saying that I'm going, and then trying to use that probably as bait to get more people to go. And it's maybe a successful strategy, but it doesn't make it right. So I'm not going anywhere in December. I'm not leaving Tokyo for all of December. I'm not leaving Tokyo for all of January either. I'm going to be right here in the office every single day, all those months, focusing on doing things. So don't expect to see me in Hong Kong. And beware of fake conferences, beware of fake coins, fake ICOs, fake news. Watch out for fake news and fake conferences on the internet.
Yeah, so if you're an event organizer, just please.
If you want me to come, reach out.
Yeah,
right?
Reach out. But Jason at Bitcoin.com. Go bug him. Yeah. He'll get the okay to go to put Roger's mug up.
He sits right next to me every day at my desk here at the office. So I know he shared one email. Somebody said, he was like, yeah, I was emailing with Roger, but he passed me off to some guy, Jason. Jason sits literally right next to me at my desk every single day. When I'm not next to Corbin on film, I'm sitting next to Jason. So if you want me to come to a conference, email Jason at Bitcoin.com. But nothing for December or January.
Yep.
But that leads me to a conference that's fantastic. I do want to promote, even though this year I won't be able to go. Anarchapulco.
Yeah, I know there's a bunch of us going.
Amazing conference, fantastic conference. Go to anarchapulco.com. Go to that conference. It's a fantastic conference of people that are trying to be the change they want to see in the world. It's a big, giant, anarcho-capitalist voluntarist conference in Acapulco, Mexico. That's probably the conference I really regret I'm not going to be able to make this year. But I'll be there next year. And a bunch of our other Bitcoin.com team members will be there this year. And Anarchapulco is awesome. So go. You can buy your tickets in Bitcoin Cash, of course. Head on over to Anarchapulco.com right now.
So one other thing that kind of exciting story that we've seen over the last week was PayPal and Coinbase did a little deal, and it looks like they've added PayPal integration to Coinbase. I'm not sure if this is for U.S. customers only. I assume that's probably just rolling it out in stages. But in essence, you can withdraw from Coinbase to your PayPal, which means if you're a U.S. customer and you already bought into the PayPal stuff and you did everything, it's another fiat, I guess, on or off ramp.
Off ramp, yeah. So great job, Coinbase. It just shows a lot, I guess, a old history story about Bitcoin. So the first investment in any company I made in the ecosystem was late 2011, and I invested in BitInstant, right, out of New York. It made it super easy for people to buy Bitcoin, and we contacted PayPal at that time. We wanted to do the exact same thing where people could send us their Bitcoin and we would pay them in PayPal because that's safe. If you're receiving Bitcoin, there's no chargebacks. And we got permission in writing from PayPal to do it, and we got everything set up, and then all of a sudden they backed out and they shut it down. So we tried to do this in 2011. Apparently it took until 2018 for it to become possible, but great job Coinbase opening the door for more and more people to have on-ramps and off-ramps to cryptocurrency. So thank you Coinbase, and thank you for BitInstant for trying ahead of the times.
I think it's a very interesting sign as well that PayPal is starting to take this serious. They clearly see that there's value in cryptocurrency, and if the old guard institution of the first payment network that hit the internet that actually had a serious global impact is starting to keep an eye on this, it's more a sign that we're heading in the right direction. We just need to keep fighting and keep pushing forward, keep creating value, adding utility. We need to be better than everything else out there.
Yep, so another fun thing, or extra fun for me, I guess, maybe I'm going to do a call out here, I think. So Polaris 8, if you're a Jiu-Jitsu fan and a Bitcoin Cash fan, or if you only like Jiu-Jitsu, Polaris is for you. If you only like Bitcoin Cash, it's still for you. It's a big Jiu-Jitsu tournament where we're giving $1,000 worth of Bitcoin Cash to the winner. And it's fun. Like if you like watching MMA, it's just like MMA but without the striking. So it's all the groundwork of MMA, and it's exciting stuff. So Bitcoin.com is sponsoring with Bitcoin Cash to give $1,000 of Bitcoin Cash. It's going to be streamed live on UFC Fight Pass Sunday, December 9th.
That's coming up pretty quick.
Probably the day after this video gets online, you'll be able to watch it from the Ice Arena in Wales. And so if anybody's been following, my activities for a while, like I'm a big Jiu-Jitsu fan, I've been doing it for a while. Part of why I'm not leaving Tokyo at all in December and January, so I can train every single day. I've been going to Jiu-Jitsu practice every single night this week at 9 p.m. I've been training hard at Carpe Diem here in Tokyo, where you can pay in Bitcoin Cash for your membership fees. I'd love to compete in one of these tournaments maybe next year. So I'm going to be training real hard. I'm going to do some local tournaments in Japan.
Going after that 1K prize.
But yeah, maybe I can try and win back my own prize.
There you go.
In Polaris. So maybe Polaris, if you're willing, maybe Polaris 9 or 10. I'd love to compete in that. So or some other jiu-jitsu tournaments out there. I think it would be fun. My jiu-jitsu skills are pretty decent.
Mine are pretty awful.
I'm going to be training really, really hard here for the next couple of months in Tokyo. And for a long time, there were actually more, you guys all know me from our Bitcoin news videos on YouTube. There's still a ton of jiu-jitsu videos of me competing in jiu-jitsu tournaments before Bitcoin up on YouTube. And for a long time, there were more of those than there were of these. Which brings us to another thing on the list here. Mei Yamaguchi, right?
Yeah.
She just fought recently in ONE FC. She's fighting again tonight, right? The same night we're recording this. So
good luck.
Good luck, May. Thank you for representing Bitcoin Cash. We're cheering for you, another Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Don't mess with Mei Yamaguchi. So by the time this gets on YouTube, she will have probably fought a few hours before. You can go and find it. Like she's a beast, and she'll be coming out into the ring repping Bitcoin Cash there as well. So good luck, May. We appreciate your efforts in and out of the cage there. So have some questions this week and every week. If you have questions, put them in the comment section, and we'll the next week we'll go and try and answer your questions. So Nicholas Peter says a question: have you heard of the author Connor Boyack, creator of the children's book series called The Turtle Twins? Teaches freedom, personal responsibility, etc. TurtleTwins.com. Have you heard of this?
Oh, Tuttle Twins.
It's not Turtle.
Tuttle Twins?
It is Tuttle Twins.
Yeah.
Sorry. Tuttle Twins.
I haven't actually heard of it. No.
Turtle Twins sounds more fun. Maybe they can rebrand.
Yeah.
Have you heard of that?
No, I haven't actually. No.
I'm not sure if I've heard of it. Although I do remember I bought a book very, very similar to that when my nephew was born, which was a long time ago. He was here visiting Tokyo. He's taller than me now, and he just announced that he's going to get married soon too. So
good for him.
But I bought some sort of freedom-oriented book for his parents to read to my nephew when he was born, so I can instill the value of free markets and how free markets and free trade make everybody better off, and get the government out of the way of the entrepreneurs, so the entrepreneurs can entrepreneur and make the world a better place for everybody. So. If you have kids, the Tuttle Twins, not Turtle Twins, don't get it confused. The Tuttle Twins at TuttleTwins.com maybe is a good place to teach, personal responsibility and the freedom that comes along with that. I can't vouch for myself. Hopefully, when you go to it, it's not a porn site, and we didn't just get fished on this. But
yeah.
I think it's probably a legit site.
I got faith in you, Nick. So, I got faith in you, Nick.
We believe in Peter, right? Who's Nick?
Nicholas Peter.
Nicholas Peter, yeah. So anyhow, hopefully you won't get a surprise when you visit TuttleTwins.com. So
Next one. If I have a business, this is from Dillian881.
Well, there's more from Nicholas though, right? It says, also, have you heard of Dan Johnson, a 501c? We've all heard of 501c3 organizations, which are nonprofits. This is 501c4. I don't know if that's a real thing or not, but it says we do better. He's a self-proclaimed anarchist who is promoting localized organizations that do better than the government right now. I'm all in favor of people, out-competing the state in the free market.
Yeah.
Not familiar with him. Have to look into him.
Competition.
WeDoBetter.org is the website. That's probably safe to visit. We didn't vet it in advance. Hopefully Chris, who puts together our show notes, vetted all these URLs. I remember.
Otherwise, Nick, we're going to thumbs down you so hard on that comment.
Yeah, one of my favorite radio shows I've been listening to for decades now is Coast to Coast AM, and I've been listening since like the early '90s. They used to allow people to call in and talk about like, hey, visit this website or visit that website for like interesting stuff. One night, somebody called into the radio show. Yeah, visit something that sounded like a safe website to visit. It was not a safe website to visit. It was not family friendly. So they had to institute a rule on the radio show: no more giving out websites because you never know what you're going to get linked to. But you know what? It's probably just fine because I assume Chris vetted all these websites before he put them in our show notes. So Chris, if you're not already vetting the websites, that's your job from now on. So if you have a website that's either voluntarist, free market oriented, or Bitcoin Cash related, feel free to mention them and we'll try and give them a shout out as well. So. Yeah. Which brings us to Dillian.
Dillian881. 1 week ago, it looks like. If I have a business and I accept cryptocurrency like Bitcoin Cash, I will put my business in danger because of the volatility. Can you please show a solution for this, given the fact that it has limited supply?
So you're probably not going to wind up doing all of your sales in Bitcoin Cash day one. You're probably going to wind up getting new customers that ordinarily would not have been your customers at all are going to come to your business. So you're going to get brand new customers that wouldn't have patroned your store previously by doing it. And then, Bitcoin Cash can be volatile, but you can save 30% on Amazon using Purse.io. So almost never, ever, almost never, it's not to say never, but almost never is the price more volatile than like 30% in a day or even a week. So even if the price drops by 10%, and in the grand scheme of things, the price goes up over time, not down, you can go and spend your Bitcoin Cash on Purse.io, and if you save 30%, but the price was down 10%, you still wind up with a big net savings. So go and spend your Bitcoin Cash on Purse.io and add your business to the Marco Coino app. Yeah. Right?
The other thing worth looking into is if you're in a region that's supported by BitPay as well, it's a great way to allow you to use Bitcoin Cash and
with your Bitcoin.com wallet, of course. If you don't have the Bitcoin.com wallet, go to wallet.bitcoin.com, download it today, and then the next step is head to free.bitcoin.com because we're giving away free Bitcoin Cash to everybody as well. So make sure you do that, and then tell a friend. Post a link to free.bitcoin.com on your social media, on Facebook, on Twitter, memo.cash. Everybody on memo.cash already has some Bitcoin Cash, but post it on Facebook and all these other places as well, and share the word. Omar Abizir says, do we get split coin if we kept BCH in an exchange instead of a wallet? Depends on the exchange.
Yeah, this is part of the problem. If you control your own keys, then you control everything about that coin. Anytime that there is ever a hard fork, it's always in your best interest to move any funds you had in wallets into your own private wallet where you control the keys, and that way you get to determine what you do with whatever airdrops or hard forks that come out of things. The few exchanges that I do know that are splitting things automatically are CoinText, which is a great exchange, CoinText.com. The other one is Kraken, of course, one of the big dogs, original exchanges that have still been
around a long time. Yeah. Never been hacked, I don't think, right? No, I think Kraken's one of the very few exchanges to have never been hacked.
Yeah. I think as far as I know, those are the only two I know that are splitting the coins for you. But there might be some more out there that are allowing you to do that. I'm sure more exchanges will be allowing users that had BCH on their funds to access them. But again, it all depends on the exchange.
If you want to do it right away and do it yourself, Electron.Cash, of course, that's another great way to do it.
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry, Electron.Cash.
Electron.cash.org.
We think and hope.
Yeah.
You can watch out for phishing websites.
Yeah.
Do not install the Electron SV client. I think that's just a straight up phishing client or malware that's going to steal all your money. So don't install that one.
Yeah. So. Always do your own research. Be very careful when it comes to any of these kind of large plays where you're just trying to access these additional coins.
Yep. ASD, I feel like he's commented previously. We commented on his short and simple username there.
Yeah.
Yes, any updates on Free Society?
Great question.
Great question. Wish I had an awesome update for everybody. Unfortunately, no updates at the moment. Things are grinding away slowly, but there's just so much to do every day and not enough time to do it. But stay tuned. We'll give some updates on that at some point, but unfortunately, no exciting updates.
I think that one will deserve its own video when there's
that'll get its whole own
updates.
video.
Yeah.
Yes, it will.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we should mention if you want your comment read out, make sure you leave a
if you don't comment, we can't read your comment on the next show. So you have to put the comments for us to read it there.
Leave something below. Do the whole like thing, subscribe,
share with a friend. Right? Yeah. We hit 15,000 subscribers now. Is that
we're
right?
growing fast.
Not bad. We only started this channel a couple months ago, but we want to be one of the biggest crypto channels around. So if you want us to spread the message, not only of cryptocurrencies being fun and cool, and Bitcoin Cash specifically, but free markets, empowering everybody around the world to improve their standard of living, and the ideas of voluntarism, right? Don't initiate violence against your fellow man, should be a thing that should be, pretty widespread, but sadly they don't teach you that in the, theft-funded government schools. So if you want to help spread these ideas, share this video with your friends and tell your friends to subscribe to this channel and share it on your social media and help us get the word out. We need you guys. We can sit here and record it every day or every week, but we need your help to spread it out there across the world. So please help us do that and share it on all these websites, and tell your friends to subscribe as well, and set them up with Bitcoin Cash wallets, and do your shopping on Purse.io. And if you're tired of doing all that stuff and you need a break, head on over to cashgames.bitcoin.com. You can play blackjack, slot machines, roulette, poker, all this stuff. If you're in the US, sorry you can't play. Maybe we can get a VPN sponsor someday as well, though. But if you can deposit instantly, play instantly, withdraw your money instantly, and if you don't win, that means we're going to spend that money to promote more economic freedom around the world. So it's a win-win situation no matter what.
We've got a new game that's actually in development that we're hoping to maybe be able to demo you guys for next week.
We'll demo in its own video. I think we teased it a little bit last week on the show. We're teasing it even more this week. The whole office has been taking breaks occasionally and playing it. It's the first online game that also seems to double as a fun party game.
Yeah, it's like a party game.
You have a bunch of people in the room and they all can play it together, and you put it up on the TV screen, and it's fun. I think this is going to be a big hit.
So we should maybe reach out if you're a Twitch live streamer and you've got a good following and you are into cryptocurrency and maybe are good looking on camera. Feel free to reach out to Corbin at Bitcoin.com. I will gladly check out your Twitch stream. We'll
do some sponsorship deals to promote this on Twitch. Yeah. So if you know somebody, or if you are somebody that has a big following on Twitch and you want to help spread more economic freedom to the world and have fun doing it by playing a game at the same time, contact Corbin at Bitcoin.com is probably the best way to do that. Sorry for keep giving out your emails today. So we'd love to do that. And then one more shout out to the chicken.cash Twitch live stream guy. If you want to feed chickens with your Bitcoin Cash, head on over to chicken.cash. Or is it chickens or chicken.cash? One of those two. Check it out. It's fun. And the suggestion from Daniel a week or two ago, we're in Tokyo. Your chickens are asleep all the time when we're awake. Give us a way to wake the chickens up. I will pay Bitcoin Cash to wake the chickens up. We need a poke button.
I will pay I would pay a premium just to wake one of them up and have them go.
Daniel said an air horn, but that seems a little bit mean.
They might stop making eggs if we piss them off too much.
Yeah, but we would love to wake up the chickens at night and feed the chickens at night as well. So anyhow, other final reminder, our Bitcoin's still completely censored. Our BTC has completely open moderator logs, so you can see everything that's happening there. Our bitcointalk.org is still censored.
And Mary Bitmas coupon code for store.bitcoin.com.
Yeah, Mary Bitmas. Oh, so speaking of censorship, we would be amiss if we didn't mention people trying to use the state to force other people to do their bidding. Some people are busy filing lawsuits against people and companies, both personally and as a whole. Other people are busy building the tools to bring more economic freedom to the world. And if you're busy suing people because they did something you don't like, you're not busy building the tools to bring more economic freedom to the world. So here at Bitcoin.com, we're busy every single day building the tools to empower more economic freedom to the world. One more final shout out to tips.bitcoin.com, so you can help share the power of cryptocurrencies to bring more economic freedom to the world by tipping your neighbors. If you live in an apartment complex, maybe go over to tips.bitcoin.com, print out a tip for everybody, a
Do a
buck
little
or two
airdrop.
or $5, and put it in the mailbox of every single person that lives in your apartment.
Localized mail drop.
Yeah, localized airdrop of
Yeah.
Bitcoin Cash to everybody living in your apartment complex or neighborhood. And the good news is if they don't claim the tip, you get all the money back, right? So like you have nothing to lose, and you can be your good, merry Bitmas to all your neighbors and give everyone in your apartment complex some Bitcoin Cash. So head on over to tips.bitcoin.com to be a nice, Christmas giving neighbor and spread economic freedom all at the same time. So yeah, I think that's it for this week. Anything else to add? No?
That's all we got.
Okay.
All right.
Like, subscribe,
subscribe.
share. See everyone next week.
See you guys.
Merry Bitmas.